No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. Well, an arrest warrant? Shh! Keep it down! If Sakujiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. Yeah, we know. What if things are this...
Well... there's something I felt I had to do, but as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganoharas. Little piece of paper? Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later. Wow! That is so awesome! It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. I would have thought that things would...
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort, whatever their reasons might be.
Thank you.
All right, well...
All right,
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. Even then, we only... I see. I just wish I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, I'm sorry. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials and the boat by myself. And then you can come meet me back at the house later. Oh, cool! Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met? He saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited? Because... Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. Wait, should we...
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can... Yeah! You could say we're all in the same...
Oh, I see. So...
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should...
Thank you. Oh,
All right, then.
Yep, that's the plan.
That's a long story, Oh,
Oh, right, yeah.
okay, well, I'll...
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I've been so... Of course, Pops, and I need to make fireworks, not just... It'll be fun. When people want fire... So, like... Oh, I do! What I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. Sorry, let's head to the city. Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time? It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for? Huh, you kinda have a point. Ah, here we are. Hello, Morihiko.
No need.
Huh? Really?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? It's, once when I'm hopeless.
Nah, he was never good. Maybe if you turn.
Yeah, which is strange
Don't worry about it, even if it's not fireworks.
Oh, go ahead and take the ore, by the way.
Oh, no, you don't.
Don't worry.
Gratitude won't.
I already said it's. There's. All right then. Pass on my regards to your.
Will do.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Well, for one thing, if you want to commemorate something, naturally you're gonna want something loud, bright, and beautiful. But I think more importantly than that, everyone trusts us. If it wasn't for our customers, we wouldn't be able to stay in business. Anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
The new book
Adding
from Yard
publishing to the characters.
Come take a look.
Surely it'd be more interesting.
Benny's Adventure Chick?
Happiness to discover your own start time here.
Please speak to President Sung. I'm just...
Hajime, Mr.
Seems like everyone knows.
I'm very sorry.
No worry. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long. Oh, you don't mind, do you? There's still a lot.
Talkative as ever, Rite. The essence of... If you badger Hajime like this, you will...
But this is a special circumstance, surely.
So give me your ore, and I will process it.
Huh? Master!
Is that so surprising?
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Amino.
You're quite welcome. The Naga no Hara but Yoimiya, you should plan things...
I'll try.
Though for you, dear child, excuse me.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and it's been a while since I've seen...
Of course.
So have a minimum.
Back in the day, Hajime...
Okay, time. Koichi probably is... Just as I thought. He isn't back yet. Sorry for dragging...
Feels like Paimon has barely
I felt like I was neglected when we first met. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to... Ooh, sounds great! My pops actually received...
Dawn Winery!
Yes, that's the one! My friend once said to me that... Oh, so, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And we're looking for it!
You were separated from... Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Unlike the outside world, the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a... When you're exhausted, an adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused... Don't worry, though. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave, who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the—
Yoimiya, I'm back. Okay, good.
Can we
Absolutely.
That's way too small.
Can't be helped. Still.
I'm also hoping— Gotta say though,
To avoid detection, this is the large.
let's store the boat here.
Uh-oh.
My family has as long as I and anyway,
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort.
so you're— Anyway, thanks for— And your fireworks are ready.
Oh, don't.
Who's third?
Oh, let me— At one point, they were a type. It was inevitable.
That's right.
After that,
Yeah. To us?
Oh, so this...
Yep, that's exact— Anyway,
Yeah, I should get.
okay, story time. So... Oh! But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes! Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks, just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like 1,000,000 times. The boat is already and waiting.
After how—
Well, they won't look, but I'm afraid it's sooner or later.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it like that, but if the Tenryo commit—
Okay, I will. But
Why did you want to
I didn't. Once I started to read, so I.
What a pity.
talk to us?
If only there was no sock. Anyway, don't. The Tenryo commission. Oh, that's right. That's it. I'll go. Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakajiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? Oh, there's so many orders to finish. Pops? Pops? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from—
Indeed, these.
Oh, before I forget,
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganohara fireworks.
of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, I wanted to do
No worries. Say—
No, no, no. I'll just go.
It's fine.
It's no trick.
Oh,
Sure. The old folks aren't— One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji. Yeah. Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru!
Yeah, same.
Oh, thanks to the support, we sold some fireworks.
That must mean a lot more. If it gets too
We should be fine. Oh, yeah.
Oh, what? But then I tried.
Speaking of your
They're doing well. Being close to now, Mr.
Huh. You make a good point.
Oh, I'm sure.
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was cool.
Younger people have fun.
Speaking of...
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the...
50 years since what?
Well...
Oh, stop
Well, maybe you're right. To tell even as it was... But then it... Before I knew what was
50, but 50 years...
I had no idea.
Oh, no, it's seeing that...
Ah, what?
Enough of...
Yeah,
Sakujiro.
Huh?
He was our boy's best... But one day...
Sakujiro. But our case... you...
I see.
Keisuke said eventually...
If it was but since...
What a strange...
I understand now. Now I finally...
Two best buddies in childhood.
Well, no, we can find...
Yes.
I think
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back. I will protect you. Here we go!
Yoimiya, something bad?
Huh? Pops, are you alright?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because... But they didn't listen. It seemed like, luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryu...
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think so. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryu Commission will definitely... Good point. The Commission wouldn't know...
I wish I'd...
As it happened, I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump it. I think their leader's name was Keisuke.
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. We can't let that happen. It's Mochizaka and his friends! Let's ask them. Hi, Yoimiya! Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now.
Aren't you gonna play with it?
I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gone!
Also, I wanted to... Yep, we did.
Are they trying to catch a monk?
No, don't worry. Be good kids and stay...
We will!
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there! Let's finish this quick.
Sorry, official business.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right?
Didn't you hear me? You're not...
Ugh, what a nuisance!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Fire hazard! Teamwork is dreamwork!
You can't run! Illusion shattered!
Lights out. With sword comes shadow. Get out of here! I'm going in! Cut to the chase.
I must withdraw.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
A festive reprise! Nowhere to hide.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission? You will be punished for— There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the end—
Look at that. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead. Adventure time.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated. You should have known that you stood no chance against him.
I never imagined I'd fall. If this is to be my fate.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await— The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have any—
Hey, I know you. You're Naganohara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life? And I'll tell you why. This is—
I have nothing to say. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for him.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here? Seems to me like I can see it in your faces. You both have—
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it.
No, I won't leave it! Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. If I win, then you— And the same goes for you, Sak. If you don't say anything now—
And if you lose—
Then I'll admit to collaborating with—
Yoimiya.
I accept.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Shine down!
Cut to the chase! Get out of here!
Torn to oblivion!
I'm going in!
Sir, they are too—
Stand.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away.
Yes, sir.
Young lady, you are just as Why were you so convinced that we had things to—
Because then your parent— And that's why I simply Nobody sets off a—
The reason I came— It wasn't that I saw the I was glad I was an escape.
So that's why you
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that...
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life has... But I just had to come back and visit.
Life isn't easy for— I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Right, but now I do wonder. The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't—
what will you say to—
Don't worry about that. I'll hand— If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but Until then, and don't kick the bucket on the...
Don't worry, Kate. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
I'll be demoted. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also... It's just like you said, Yoimiya.
But I think...
I understand now. I had heard there was a new Naganohara running... By the way,
Sorry, no kid.
Ah, never mind then.
I can't make another...
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Yoimiya! The way...
What can I say? I like to... If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. Sakujiro and Keisuke... Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect... My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Since it's the final day, I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier.
That's the way to go. We'll be...
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry and see as much as we can.
Hey, look at that stall! They have so many masks! Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at these kinds of festivals. Is that rule still around nowadays, or...?
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to dress up during festivals. But it's not a hard and fast rule.
Hey! Is that who I think it is? Miss Kamisato, right?
Oh, greetings.
People seem to recognize I am.
But of course, not least because some of the younger generations have never even seen...
You're too kind.
But this is the first time...
Oh, there isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my traveler friend here around to see the sights.
Oh, a traveler? First time in Inazuma? Hope you enjoy yourself, young one. Ah, excuse me 1 second. Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet!
No, please, there's no need to make a fuss.
Yeah, I think so. At least it sure looks...
Yep. Oh, here's a couple...
No.
Don't give me all... Here you go.
But, okay, I think I understand.
Sir?
Oh!
Huh? But...
How about...
What?
Oh, okay then.
I cannot thank you enough.
Aw, it's nothing. But I won't hold you up.
All right. Oh, wait. I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there, and I brought you here because I genuinely want... Okay. Traveler, look! This stall's doing...
Miss Kamisato, hello there. You're out with friends today? Oh, what a rare privilege. Welcome. Would you like to give it a go?
Okay. How much is it per draw?
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle and my father. So you see, how could I...
What?
Of course. If you like what you see, then please, be my...
Traveler? Paimon?
It seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they...
Well, if that's how you feel, then... Okay. We'll take you up...
Alrighty then. Whenever... Draw a slip and reveal your fortune. Open it up and see how you...
Whoa!
Which one did you get? Paimon got...
No way! We got Traveler. What did you... Wow.
Oh, congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune from heaven means.
What a great...
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up.
Well said. Here's hope...
This food stall sells all kinds of Inazuman
Wow. It all... Ooh, Ayaka.
Sure.
Uh-huh. Those look good.
All right, then.
All right. Coming right up.
This...
Not bad, huh? It's one of...
Oh, please, sir. Paimon would like...
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how is this kind of snack actually made?
You want to try your hand at making it yourself? No problem. Just give me a second and I'll write out the recipe for you.
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you sure about this? If you share the recipe, isn't that tantamount to giving away your trade secrets or something?
Well, it was you who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it? She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time. Here you go. Just treat it as me returning a favor on behalf of my friend.
Thank you so much. I will study it very carefully and try my best to do it justice.
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on, I can see that you enjoyed it. There's no...
I will. Once I've learned how to make...
Oh, definitely! Can't wait!
All right.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves!
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience. This stall sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman.
Sounds similar to...
Welcome. Looking for
Looks fun! Shall we give it... Oh, wait, there's writing it...
2 prayer plaques, please.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish? Yes.
You can either draw...
Wait, so the... alright.
That will do for mine. May I see yours? This is you and your sister, isn't it? It's lovely.
You'll be back together one day. Paimon believes it, and you should too.
I believe it too. Your wish will surely come true. And I will keep you in my prayers.
Ayaka, what did you draw? Is that Tenchukaku?
That's right. I do hope that wish can come true. Thank you. That gives me hope. I think that might be all we have time for today.
Aw, it's time to leave already?
I'm afraid so. The festival is coming to a close. Time flies when you're having fun. It seems to flow away from you like a rushing river, as precious and short-lived as a cherry blossom dancing in the wind. It's time to leave. Traveler, today was the first time in my life that I've ever been to a festival. You've known me for some time now. I think you understand my personality, don't you? Knowing me, I just know that today could not have been such a happy day without you. So thank you. Today really meant a lot to me. And the memories will always have a special place in my heart. Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone has that smile that comes from deep inside. And it's just so carefree and happy. If I ever get the chance, I want to go again. You too? Great! You know, we're kind of similar. Me with my brother, you with your sister. Sometimes I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get your sister back. I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. They are the most important roots we have in this world. You will find her. Come what may, you must never give up. I will always be here for you as your... as your friend. I will always support you. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. Traveler.
Huh?
There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me. What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
It was so pretty, beautiful, elegant, and something else Paimon can't put into words. Paimon doesn't really know what it was, but it is art.
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, that's all that matters. I just had a sudden urge, and I ran with it. In a way, that sort of sums up today for me. Dancing like nobody's watching. That goes for when I'm with anyway. I can see myself the rest of the way back. Good night, traveler.
Time flies so fast. Before you know it, Rite's almost here again.
one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on!
Paimon votes we go say hi to Xiangling first. Huh? Xiangling?
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared? Setbacks are inevitable over the... You are too kind.
So, Xiangling, are you here?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However, I had planned to take a walk to Qingce village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Xiangling... Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot and left to simmer
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
Why, I assure you.
Collecting a few bamboo...
Such fine See? However, there is no... The streets of Liu will be but... The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful...
We're heading out. Enjoy your... Bamboo shoot, nascent bamboo shoot. Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one. These should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl?
Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Whoa, she's so well-mannered. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. I came through Stone Gate intending to head towards Liyue Harbor, but then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. And before long, I was completely lost. Just now I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the 4 of us? Aw, what a thoughtful kid! She even has some for Paimon! You're welcome. Mmm, so tasty. If only there were more. Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was going to run into you, I would have made a second batch. Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon. What do you think, sir? Are Liyue snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way. As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long...
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence Tour?
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I love listening to stories. We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called The Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow!
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. But I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. So I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. I wish that I've spent half my...
I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel. Paimon too! It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again! Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom, but more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the... Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agreed.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Jingsa Village. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to... Don't worry, Yao Yao. We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff. And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of Mora on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the Statues of the Seven along the way.
Oh dear. Well, how about this, lady? I don't know if you've been scammed. They'll help you get...
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all. You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
All right, well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay? Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well. Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
Just what will we come across?
Terra Smash!
Something's come up?
Now that's what I call
Wow, Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great, let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
Hey, everyone! Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rat Music Festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Keqing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge.
Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Keqing and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean... what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion. That's the spirit! See? Even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rat Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Okay. I'll give it a shot. But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this. Yao Yao, if you're on
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan.
You've got this, Xinyan! So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now, is that anyone we...
Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that. Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the Lantern Rite, are we?
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Keqing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master! Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival!
Oh, an old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you feel about that? You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely help us figure out how best to approach it. For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be appreciated. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao, whatever have you been feeding them?
Master, you're in such a great mood today. You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with. Yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again soon.
Off we go. Adventure time.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried Qingshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again.
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Ah, Paimon will do the honors. What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go over it again. Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite, the iridescence it would be quite risky for us. Therefore, we will not some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. Yes, my thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time, as long as I clearly lay it. Mr. Dvorak.
Oh, yes, certainly.
As soon as there's work I couldn't agree. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at. I'm good at taking care of.
Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo?
I'm afraid, apart from Lotus Flower,
anything sweet, and
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here. Not at all. Yao Yao.
Remember to make tea. Okay. Everyone, I'm sure that the...
Thank you, Yao Yao.
We should go get dinner together.
Greetings, traveler. Ganyu has brought me up to... The Keqing have approved Ganyu's proposal.
Yay! That's awesome!
Please. The Keqing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things. As such, it is...
Thank you so much. I'd become quite... never in my... Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in. Oh, that.
Oh, Ganyu? What's...
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't worry about me, Ganyu.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few to tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak. I know how important your quest...
Did you say the Adepti? Are you telling me?
You bet they're real!
Yes. Anyway, but if it's a person you're...
I see. I think...
Yes, that was...
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. How's your workload?
I can probably get...
Wait, what do you mean is long, even for someone with illuminated...
Some of it does not...
Be it but 3 moons for...
In that case...
All right.
If you have the time... You're well known to many of the Adept... Okay, then let's meet back...
What's this space?
You're all so...
Just think. Imagine if it'd be such a happy reunion.
You're right.
We should probably get going.
Ooh, we're coming...
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean?